Alright guys, so I know it's been a while because I work a lot and there's probably not going to be a video for like a whole nother week. But I'm warming up the ST. I got a new revision from Brian. I'm gonna take this thing to Oceanside to get it dynoed on a mobile dyno jet. Hopefully the numbers are accurate as they can be, but I'm expecting extremely low numbers. But it's whatever. So yeah, we're gonna take this thing there and see what's up. Damn, that RX right there looks sick, dude. Alright, so I'm on the way to the dyno. It's gonna be at Oceanside Motorsports. It's a mobile dyno. I always use it when he's in town, and ever since I got the new setup, haven't been able to dyno it because, you know, other shops, you have to have appointments and stuff. This guy, man, he's like a lifesaver. So going there now. And then on this new revision, I know it's slower than the last one, but it's actually more healthier than the other one for the car because it wasn't letting me go past 5K. I was having all these issues, and we know how to fix the issue, but to be able to get more power out of that without knock is just impossible. So I'm not surprised to see what these numbers are going to be. So I just got to MCE Racing right now. Got the ST, so they just started. Looks like got some first guy here. He beat me here. First car on the dyno. Man, looks like we got a Camaro SS. Sheesh. Sounds mean. So I'm waiting on them to convert it to front wheel drive from all wheel drive. But man, my car's extremely fucking dirty too. But yeah, just I'm expecting really low numbers anyways, so it's whatever. Getting strapped up on the dyno right now. And there's another ST. So the ST's on the dyno, E30. It's all strapped up here. You see my oil cooler lines. Yeah, I know. It's because my oil cooler, the lines on it, have busted open so many times, but I fixed it, so. $265? Alright. Let's hope. Yeah. We'll see. He said $265.
What's up?
makes. Don't say anything.
61, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
261 at the wheel. That was close. That was really close. Nice. 327 torque. Damn. Well, shout out to that guy in the blue ST that actually watches the channel. That's pretty cool. You know. But anyways, so I am not happy with those dyno results, and that everybody says the same thing anyways. It's just, they just know, like, there's so many people, like last time it said this time it's saying like 20% loss, whatever, for not just me but everybody, you know what I mean? So I need to take it to an actual fucking dyno. Alright guys, so this video is gonna be all over the place, and I'm already expecting it to be. Just depending on how I am editing it, because these clips are taken from 2 different days, so probably from one today and yesterday at the dyno. So right now I'm driving like an hour and a half away to go pick up some R888s, only for the front. They're not brand new, but they're like very slightly used. Right now I have O2s in the front. I never heard of them, but I seen the tread pattern on them and I liked them, basically. I don't know. I mean, I'm just trying to look for some good tires that hook really well, because, you know, I feel like everybody is, and sometimes it just costs more money to do that or be able to afford them just in general, obviously, right? But yeah, so I'm just going right now in the ST. So one thing I wanted to explain about yesterday's dyno run is that I'm not trying to make excuses, but I feel like I'm not the only one seeing shit when it comes to those numbers, because a lot of other people with, you know, a lot of different cars put their car on that dyno, and then they go to their tuner saying, yo, what is all this about, you know? It's just because I feel like it does have a certain percentage loss on it, and apparently there is a difference between a loaded and an unloaded dyno, but I'm not sure which one that is, and, you know, getting the right numbers, you know, to see how much you're actually making to the wheel, you know, because that is all-wheel drive dyno, but they can switch it to front wheel, rear wheel, whatever. But right now on my current setup, it is hybrid turbo, full bolt-ons, downpipe. I have methanol installed, but it is not connected, because when I got this kit, it was a stage 1 methanol snow performance kit. So I'm gonna go dual methanol injection. I'm gonna go on the cold side charge pipe and then right into the throttle body. So those parts I cannot directly order to my house, and because the state that I live in, they don't allow you to, because they're really strict on, you know, modifying cars and such things like that. So what I'm gonna do is probably just find a way how to do that, get those parts shipped over, and then I'm gonna install the methanol snow performance stage 1 kit, and then have Brian, my tuner from JST, probably see what we can do. I'm pretty sure he is extremely helpful as well. That's what I was, you know, told by other people using him, getting tuned by him, that he is actually extremely helpful when it comes to stuff like that, because he really knows his stuff. But don't let those numbers fool you, basically, is what I'm trying to get at when I, you know, with this explanation, because when I was stock turbo E30 full bolt-ons, no downpipe, I made 257 to the wheel and like 380 torque, or no, 372 torque on that same exact dyno, and that was probably like a year ago or so. So how does that make sense on my new setup, meaning just full bolt-ons, and some other little changes, you know, like the Symposer Delete, but I mean that's not performance changing. But I mean the whole hybrid turbo, upgraded wastegate, blow-off valve, all of that stuff, new motor, I mean like, and new tune for it as well, and on E30. How the fuck is the results going to come out to 261 wheel horsepower and 330 torque on a hybrid turbo setup? It's rated up to 400 wheel, I mean not 400 wheel, 400 crank, and you can make like 380 wheel, but I'm not trying to push my car that bad. You know, my goal at this point, it seems like, is just trying to get over 300, but I swear the reason why we can't get to 300 without methanol is because the motor, you can see my timing on the axis board, it creates a lot of knock and spark blowout, to where like if I keep fucking gassing it when it's doing that, it's gonna sound like a V8 and it's gonna sound like a fucking blown EcoBoost motor. And I get lucky enough to be able to just pull over and reset the codes and it starts running back normally. But the hybrid turbo just spools so quick, it creates a lot of knock and heat for the motor anyways. So that's why I feel like it's pretty unique and different to have this channel for others out there that want to get a hybrid turbo, either a customized one or not. But these are just some of the things that you're gonna have to deal with, and to not deal with them, you can watch my videos to understand how to fix them and not go through all the headaches that I had to. And I do kind of feel bad now that I think about it. It's not my tuner's fault that, you know, this stuff is happening. It's just what happens. It's just what happens, you know what I mean, when that type of stuff, when you're trying to modify something and, you know, boost it up and everything like that, it just comes along with it. And I see a lot of people's point when they kind of say like I'm complaining, like don't do that, like it's a car, like you're gonna have issues. And no, I agree 100%, because I'm that type of person to say like, if you like cars and you love cars, don't complain about how fucking gas is so expensive. Don't even look at the gas prices. It doesn't even matter. Either way, you're gonna need it, right? So like if I'm being that person, I feel like I'm being extremely hypocritical complaining about issues with my car. If I'm a car guy, that is to be expected, you know? So I'm not letting those dyno numbers really affect me. I mean, everybody has said that dyno's a piece of shit, even other tuners and other shit like that. I mean, I'm not talking shit on the dyno, I just disagree. Oh, look at the GTI. I just disagree that it's reading accurate numbers, you know what I mean? It's just hard to believe that. So, and not just from my standpoint, but from a lot of other people's standpoint. But that's all I gotta say for right now. I'm still on the way, obviously driving an hour to go get those R888S. I'm gonna be gone for a week in Bakersfield. It probably doesn't even matter saying that because this video is gonna get uploaded today, but there's not gonna be another video until a whole nother week, a whole nother 7 days, 6 days. But anyone who sees me or whatever at car meets and shit, I appreciate that. I appreciate the support and everything like that. But so let's just cut to the new tires that I just picked up. Alright guys, so I got the R888s. They're in the back right there. So I'm driving right now back to my home, and I noticed my car started sounding like a V8, and my windshield's covered in, well, my rear windshield is covered in oil, and the whole rear is covered in oil after I just got a car wash. So the reason why it sounds like a little V8 is because the oil cooler line that goes to the sandwich plate in between the oil filter and the actual motor itself, the line busted open again. And when I say again, it's because this is literally about the 6th or 7th time I've changed the oil in the span of the same day or 2 days and replaced the line 3 times. I don't know what is going on with these fucking lines. I'm using the correct line, you know, it can take the heat rating, I don't know, but it drips oil, obviously causing my motor to not have any oil in it, and then it sounds like a V8. So at this point, I'm driving back right now, just limping it, I guess, back home. Probably not going to fix it until I get back from Bakersfield, which is not going to be until next Saturday. I appreciate you guys watching and listening, you know what I mean. Just go ahead and subscribe, like, comment. If you don't mind, I already have my Instagram on the bottom corner right here. Go give that a follow and let me know if you have any questions about hybrid turbos in general, or even oil coolers. I'm probably gonna have to spend a lot more money on finding a oil cooler like line, like probably 50 bucks on like 7 feet of oil cooler line or whatever to fix this problem. Or I would just take the oil cooler off, but I can't because the sandwich plate is like stuck on there and no socket can get that bit off, and it's a big socket. It's like a 22.5. It's retarded. Anyways, all right, thanks guys, I'll see you later.